Radio Readers Theater. Tonight, Ingrid is hosting an elaborate wine and dine party for friends of the library. Turn up your listening ears as we go in and eavesdrop to see how the evening unfolds. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast.
Oh, it seems like all these people are friends of the library.
Commercial.
We are the only ones who do not live in the community, so how do we fit in? Ingrid talks of these people all the time. She hosts all kinds of activities for all ages. Her creative memory bank never runs out of ideas or pranks.
Of which we have been lured into many times over the years. I wonder if this will be one more of her shenanigans. Oh, look at that handsome man over there. Oh, S.H. Oh, so hot. He's walking this way. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to get the key to the little girl's room to see how I look. All my clothes.
Wait, don't leave me.
All my clothes seem to have shrunk over the years. The only thing that fits from my early years are my earrings. I now have to jog 6 miles to work off a simple tic-tac. Wait, don't leave me. You always say that.
Don't leave me.
Buongiorno. My name is Dominic Scalabini, and to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Why, I'm Hetty. Hetty Chablis, as in Chablis. Get it? And the gal who just left is Marilyn Merlot. We are longtime friends of Ingrid's. I am what you might say a successful wine representative carrying fine wines in all the categories. Our specialty is cherry, grape, and dandelion. And Marilyn is a wine steward at the vineyard in California. I guess that's how we got the invite. Shoo!
Bless you.
Excuse me. How do you know Ingrid?
Salute. I have a restaurant in Italy. Bella Ingrid's is my restaurant. On our way, many trips to Tuscany area. We have become great friends. As I'd like to say, maybe a little more than just friends. She intrigues me. She thought there would be a potential of opening a successful eatery here. I'm sure she wanted to pursue this further when the invite arrived without much explanation. I was able to prepare one of her favorite Italian dishes to serve tonight. It will be a delight to your palate. Do you know where Ingrid is? I haven't seen her since I've arrived.
I too have not seen Ingrid. I'm sure she'll make a grand entrance. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to call on you when I'm in the Tuscan area. Perhaps there could be a business exchange between us. She has mentioned that she has met a fine restaurateur on her frequent trips, and I must agree, you are what she says you are.
Marty.
Well, where is our hostess? It's been 2 hours since we arrived. She made such a fuss about being timely as she had something very big to share with us. Look at all these guests. They're having such a good time and don't seem to be concerned that Ingrid is not among us. I could just kill her for some of the things she has gotten us into. But yet, we dearly love the old gal.
Oh, shush. The wine is flowing freely and the food is superb. So kick back and hold your tongue. I too would like to strangle her for constantly upsetting our lives. One never knows where the purpose or the end will take us when she calls.
I've traveled a long way to please Ingrid. I've actually become to hear amore for her to point up, asking her to marriage. Maybe I don't know her as well as I thought. I have to get back to my hotel. I seem to have misplaced my passport. I've waited long enough for her to make her appearance, but I have to leave her. Let's have another pour. There seems to be some hustle and bustle happening out of the doorway. Doors are being locked, so perhaps Bella Ingrid is ready to make her appearance. At this point in time, I'm so frustrated at this whole ordeal that I could choke her. Perhaps I have too much wine, and my patience is worn thin.
Stop! You 3 remain in this room. My name is Inspector Clouseau, 5 times removed. See my badge?
What is it done me then?
Her blood-covered body was found at the bottom of the library elevator shaft. What a sorry sight met my eyes in examining her body. According to my findings, wine tasting was not the only thing on this evening's venue. It seems the guest list included the good, the bad, and the guilty. With gathered evidence, I have narrowed it to the three of you. The party's over. Okay, which one of you fermented the plot for this murder?
Murder?
Why none of us?
We
We're
were
best
friends. We would do harm for
Quiet, quiet, quiet!
She invited us with no explanation, saying she had something important to tell us. We never questioned her actions. Her adventurous spirit does not always work out, and sometimes at our expense, but we always stand by her.
That's I'm finding out with this visit.
What evidence could you possibly have to suspect us? We haven't left this room all night. Actually, who would host such an elaborate party in a library, much less commit a murder? So many come and go throughout a day that anyone could be a suspect, yet you have singled out us three. I don't get it. It would be just like Ingrid to die on us.
Yes, friends of the library, she calls them. I'd say there's an enemy within the so-called friends of the library. I'd like to see just what evidence you actually have in that blue plastic GE General or Giant Eagle evidence bag.
Police, a detective, make of this a short. I want to get back to my hotel room. Ask the questions you need, and then be on your way. Ingrid's death is quite shocking.
I overheard the conversations among yourselves earlier and noted that not all the time did you see vine to vine, if I may use this pun.
This is no laughing matter, Detective. Show me the evidence right now.
As you wish. I found this key next to Ingrid's body. It is the key to the lady's powder room, which you used earlier this evening.
That proves nothing. Others could have used that key before or after me.
Then there's you, Hetty. I found this handkerchief with your initials in her pocket with Dominic's phone number written on it. 123 Vino. Would you mind explaining how it got in Ingrid's pocket?
But that leads to me, so what are you finding that could possibly connect to me?
Along with a blood-covered body laying beside her was your passport, and her shoes were covered with that red sauce that you prepared for this evening's fare. Explain that.
So she's a sloppy eater.
We can't explain any of what you have presented to us. All we know is that we lost our very dear friend and can hardly believe that a horrifying murder took place in our presence. Are you absolutely sure the body is that of Ingrid's? We'd like to see it for ourselves one last time. Otherwise, we will never be able to put closure to this evening's tragic stage of events.
Of course you can see me, dudes. But not for the last time.
Ingrid! What is going on? You have lots of explaining to do, Lucy. This is the worst prank you have ever pulled. Unforgiving. You said you had something important to tell us. Is this your idea of a joke? And if it is in poor taste, if I may use a pun.
Well, I did want my three very close friends to meet each other. And I brought you all here and the friends of the library to celebrate something really big. You see, government funding was cut for the library, totally discontinued. It was kind of a shock. The library was going to close in 30 days. And then I saw that the lottery was for $4 billion, right?
Yes.
And I bought a ticket.
So?
And I won, and it only evens out to $7 million or something. But, taxes and everything. But
You won?
I bought the library. This is my home now. And I'm telling you, man, Detective Clouseau, 5 times removed, is really from the Lottery Council. Yep. And he's here to present me with the check. So I can't help it if my creative side, caused a little bit of shenanigans. I had to have some fun at your expense.
And
mine.
this one tops the chart. See, Dominic, what you are in for?
Well, that's a lot to take in. This calls for another pour to celebrate.
Cheers. Cheers to Ingrid. Happy Fourth.
Oh, yes. Chablis. Okay.
To Ingrid.
Ingrid.
A toast to Ingrid. Let the ventures begin. And one last thing to ask you, Ingrid. Would you marry me? Want your $7 million?
Oh, that's amore.
Can I eat the